And what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Cutlass Board Games channel. We are playing Blood on the Clocktower, and we are playing Sects and Violets. Classic, base 3. We love to see it. We haven't played a lot of base 3 recently. We've been doing a lot of crazy custom shit. We had the Gin Rule World Cup. We played a lot of scripts out of that, and then we had the script competition for Clocktower Con. We played a lot of scripts out of that. And then recently we've just been playing some other kind of custom stuff. And it's been a long time since we've come back and played some base 3. And I'm the barber. I'm the one outsider, unless if it's Fangu, and I'm a 50% shot at becoming evil. Maybe. That would be nice. But I just am junk. I am junk. Unfortunately.
True.
We kind of felt that with, or at least I did, without it.
You can't really judge that game based on. You can't judge that game based normally because half the abilities didn't work. So
the Wizard Wish was incredibly powerful.
Yeah,
I feel like
it felt like we needed that to get it to Final 3. Otherwise, there was a Lycan and a Fortune Teller and a Dreamer, and like that's just such good, such good info. I mean, like Demon, there's a Spy, which is nice, but the Demon can only kill one of them at a time.
Fair enough. So, would you say keeping Wizard there is a good idea then, in terms of balance?
Yeah, I think Wizard is good.
And I think either having the drunk or adding a misinformation minion would help.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh.
Yeah.
No, you go.
No, I was going to say, I think it will... I have two suggestions. Have you considered Savant? I think that could also be kind of interesting. Or is that
I
too
have
much?
a slight bias against Savant, but it's always so powerful. It's like, fuck, I can't add Savant as well.
Yeah, I just thought of that as a way for like additional puzzle solving, but not... Because Gossip is actually quite powerful if you could gossip the right things, right? It just
There's no other extra deaths at night, right?
Yeah,
what if you do Widow instead of Spire?
Widow
So Spy is probably the play. I like that.
Yeah.
They're
It
kind
also
of
hides the Puzzle Master and drop.
The Spy did not misregister as anything in that game.
It did to the Dreamer.
Oh,
Or
okay.
they drunk
That's
already.
right.
Wait, were they drunk? Dreamer was not drunk. Yeah, Dreamer was drunk, so I didn't.
The Dreamer was drunk.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Spy misregistering as stuff in a Lord of Typhon line is like really good, versus the Widow who just has to pick the one really powerful guy and get him. It's kind of much of a muchness, honestly. Like, there's nothing that happens during the game, unless if the wizard moves characters around, that the Spy needs to see the Grimoire an additional time. But the Spy can pick up the Fangu. I'm disconnected. I'm back. I'm still disconnected? What the hell? Did everyone disconnect? Maybe. What's going on? Everyone's refreshing. Maybe I gotta refresh too. That's cooked. What's going on?
Yeah, I was alone by myself. I was in the vacuum of space.
Yeah, put your hand up if you're not here and the server's still crashed.
Oh no, I'm back.
Oh,
I'm back, I think.
But I couldn't hear anyone. I was stuck on headphones while I was in the void. I was monologuing too.
strong.
But yeah, I would say my argument is I actually prefer the Spy to the Widow, but I would swap something for the Poisoner.
Really? Okay. So you're saying keep Spy, but take out one of the other minions for probably Mastermind, honestly.
Yeah, I'm happy for Mastermind to go. I think Gossip needs to go because there's no other extra deaths at night.
I'm potentially thinking of putting in an Assassin. I like the idea. Because I think relying just on Wizard to counter all the townsfolk was required in that game, but
it means
weren't
if the
happy with every
gossip
wizard.
goes, there could only ever be one extra death at night and goes, I am the gossip, I am the gossip. Right?
They could do that.
Is it just me, or does Key sound like he's underwater?
He does, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, I can fix that. Because I've reset my webcam has picked up my microphone, and we're back.
Keith is just the unreleased character, the scuba diver.
I'm Scuba Steve. No, because I refreshed the Clocktower app. Goes, yes, your webcam is the microphone. But it should be fixed now, right?
Yep.
Sick.
Candice, did you want to say something, or is your hand just?
To show that she's here.
Ah, okay.
There we go.
Nice.
Well said.
But yeah, how did you find putting a Marinette in that game, Alan? That's what I was not sure about. It's one of the minions I haven't decided if I like.
It was very OP because I associated with Justin as good.
Yeah,
I mean,
Marinette is consistently the best minion, just because of the socials.
I also confirmed him as the cannibal, so just went out of my way to confirm him, Josh.
Now, even with that confirmation, like I socially read him as good, and I trusted his info because he didn't. Because if he knew he was evil, he probably wouldn't acted the same.
It was a great marionette.
Like I said, I never told him.
It's an OP minion. I don't know.
I never told him. I just believed.
He believed.
I just believed in Justin.
Yeah, our choice was either I think Rick the noble or Justin the artist, and it just felt like evil. It just felt because the wizard wish hadn't been made yet. It felt like evil will probably need more help getting rid of an artist than a noble.
That's fair.
Oh wait, no, hold on. No,
they both got rid of. Yeah, the Typhon, they're both gone.
But either way, a marionette artist.
Well, yeah, which fake ability is in the game?
Yeah. They left. You left Seb in, but you made sure that I was still and I was gone.
I thought it was really funny because they were like, yes, you're gonna make sure Juan's a minion on his own script.
Yeah, we kind of had to. I feel like that was...
He made me the spy. I was like, oh, that's such a dream role to see what's going on.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. We didn't want to get rid of an outsider as well.
Good morning.
All right. This time we're actually waking up for realsies, not because the N is the wake up button and not the night order button when you're storytelling. Find the demon.
Oh, my webcam is off. I might not be able to fix it. Okay, you'll have to stuck looking at bonk me, I guess.
That's fine.
Hello.
Would you like to do?
I want to hear everything, you know.
Every single thing?
Yep. Start at birth, and then there's a little bit early on where I know some things, and then around 15 years after that, catch me. That's when we get to now, so...
Yeah, okay. Because I just don't remember every single little piece, you know?
Okay, well, maybe just skip to the important stuff about this game in particular.
Okay. I do know that there... I mean, do you just want a hard claim?
Yeah, I'm happy to hard claim.
I'm tired. I'm just the artist.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. I'm the snake charmer, and I intend to just pick myself every single night.
As if.
I know for sure that if anyone comes out and goes, hey, I've been snake charmed, and I'm still alive on the final day, I'm dead. And me telling you this now, like, cements it, right?
Yeah, I just don't think you're only picking yourself the whole time.
Well, I could safely pick you, surely.
Yes.
Unless if you're a Nadashi, that would be really funny. I could still safely pick you.
It's true. Well, anyway, I'm the artist.
Huge.
Cool.
Do you have any ideas about question?
No, I was trying to think of it. I was like, I was Googling good artist questions.
ChatGPT, what is a good artist question to ask in Blood of the Clocktower?
Doesn't know shit.
And ChatGPT is like, ask what is a watermelon?
Yeah, I was like trying to think of good questions. I don't know.
Yeah.
But Yeah, I haven't come up with anything good yet, so hopefully I just stay alive. I think you're the only one I'm going to tell.
Fair enough. I mean, likewise. I'm probably going to claim some bullshit.
All right. Thanks. See ya. I don't know why. I just trust you this game.
Yeah, it's because if I really was trying to become evil, I probably wouldn't just announce it. But also, if you're the Nodashi, then it doesn't matter that you know.
It's true. That's fair.
Yo.
Hello. We can't see you anymore.
I know.
Your camera's...
I know. I have to close and restart my entire recording thing to get my webcam back. So people on YouTube can see me, but people in the game cannot, unfortunately.
Fair enough. What do you want to do?
I'm happy to hard claim for hard claim.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm a math with a 1.
Math with a 1. Huge. I'm the snake charmer that's going to pick myself every single night.
Okay.
Me telling you that I am the snake charmer means that if anybody comes out as being snake charmed, then, you know, I just lose, right?
Okay.
And I told Kate as well, but I don't want to tell any other people. I still want to try and get killed at night because that would be better.
Okay.
But I know that I'm not the demon. I investigated myself and discovered.
So I think there's a wizard in this game because I also got the snake charmer ability, but I can only ever pick myself.
Oh,
so I also know that I'm not the demon.
Huge. Damn. You too?
It's just crazy, right?
Yeah, it is kind of crazy. Well, that's all I have. Math 1 is interesting.
Yeah, it's just not a Fangu. That's
Does a no dashi poison snake charmer only ping Math if I select the demon?
Yes.
Okay. So I could be no dashi poisoned, and Ryan is the thing pinging?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Alan, why are we holding me in the chat for so long?
I'm the mayor. 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 I'm the mayor.
Ryan.
It's definitely the mayor on the screen.
It's the younger phrase.
Ryan is executed and dies. Everybody go to sleep.
Yo, what?
Huge. Gaming.
Oh, he was Serenovus mad? I guess.
Yeah, I forgot how that's run.
Wait, you gonna claim a character off script and it's still fucking...
Well, he wasn't sufficiently convincing that he was whatever character it was supposed to be.
Yeah, I think that's valid.
The hell was that? Why do we not... Okay.
Well, I trust that Ryan is either the Serenovus or the mayor.
Nice.
Juan, I'm looking at you now.
Why me? Oh, cool. You gonna fear me tonight?
No, like you know what I said, right? So that confirms something.
I know what you said, but I forget the other thing you said. Anyway, I hope you have sweet dreams.
What?
Nice. Anyway, I am actually the snake charmer, which is quite funny. Which is what I was made mad at.
No, what the hell?
Yeah, it's wonderful, and I've cleared a player, which is also very helpful.
Is it me?
Maybe.
This is so cursed.
I mean, it's just Serenovusing. But yeah, I don't know why. I've just claimed mayor a lot. It is still my most drawn token. I am allowed to claim mayor a lot.
Is it? I'm checking your account.
It is.
Top starting characters, number 1, mayor.
Wait, how do you check that?
You go Wi-Fi symbol, then click on their name. Number 1, mayor. Number 2, empath. Number 3, poisoner. Bro, you gotta play something other than Trouble Brewing.
I love Trouble. It's a great script.
Josh's philosopher, imp, night watchman.
Yes, I love the imp.
That's
nice.
so funny. For me, it's imp, empath, raven keeper.
Oh, yours is hidden.
Yeah, I know. I did that intentionally because my win rate is cooked.
How do I have the Night Watchman so high? I don't even remember playing the Night Watchman ever.
I bet it's from all the teensy bills we did.
My top is librarian. I can't even remember how many times I've actually been the librarian.
Hmm.
In fact, I'm almost certain I have bluffed librarian more times than any other character.
The only philo one I remember is when I went philo politician.
Oh yeah.
And drunk the real politician, but then I got pickle poisoned anyway.
Maybe I remember that actually.
That was such a good game. Sorry, Juwin, you added to the wrong person to get that game. That was quite funny.
The magician game?
No, this was the game where you thought I was the politician, but I was this.
Oh, that fucking game. There were like 3 politician claims.
Also, I am sorry, Juggler. I did not realize that that would happen. It was just for a bit.
Oh yeah, no jugglers allowed. Yeah. I'll know for next time. Ryan, you hate jugglers.
True, it is true. Have I ever been the? I think I've only ever bluffed juggler. Yeah.
Really? In my very first game of Sex and Violence, as the pit hag, I created a juggler in the middle of the game because I misunderstood on your first day versus the first day. So they woke up and they're like, can I juggle? And straight I was like, sure. And they're like, okay. Here I go juggling.
That's why the storyteller has to accept juggles every single day, because you could have been pit hagged, you could have been philo, you could have been barber swapped.
Yeah, for real. And so if there's a pit hag out there, I would love to be pit hagged into the juggler. Okay, pit hag confirmed, not in the game.
True.
Well, Ryan is claiming to be the snake charmer. And so am I. I don't know what to do with this information. I still have to assume that it's a Fangu. But there's no other outsiders.
Wake up, town, rise and shine. It's a beautiful day, except for Alan.
I hate everyone.
You're dead.
I'm
sorry.
Oh god.
I'm pretty certain that this is a Serenovus game as well as a Nodashi game.
I think we confirm it's a Serenovus game.
Yeah. Wait, Alan, did you tell me the truth on day 1? Did you tell me that?
Yes.
The real thing. Okay, cool.
And it's a Nodashi game.
For anyone that I told.
Yo.
Hello, I don't trust you within an inch of where I can throw you. What can I do for you?
You never trust me in any of the games that we play.
You're not wrong.
And because I'm on the good team, you must be on the evil team.
Why do you say that?
Because that's how every other game has been.
Yeah, I mean, there's a little bit of that as well, yeah. But I think you're on the evil team.
I unfortunately am not.
I think you're the Zero, Kate's the Nodashi.
Interesting. Do you believe you are poisoned?
No.
Oh, well, you would be poisoned if I was the minion and Kate was the Nodashi.
Wait, why would I be poisoned?
Because I would not be poisoned and you were the next person in line.
Yeah, that's such a good point. Okay, then in that case, you're the Zero and Josh is the Nodashi?
Sure. I don't fucking know. I'm the only outsider in the game.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So I'm confirmed by outside account.
I am the town crier with no information.
Oof.
Because I can't give you any information.
Well, no, hang on. You should have gotten something. You should have very specifically gotten no minion nominated.
Yes, of course. Obviously.
Because if you got otherwise, you would know that it's a Vortox, and the Sota would not give you an obviously incorrect piece of information unless it was the Vortox.
I think even, like, unless you wanted to give away that it was the Vortox, I don't think that the storyteller would do that anyway. Because that gives away that it's the Vortox.
Charles, with the Vortox's ability, townsfolk must receive false information.
Ah,
it's mandatory.
And so, in the Serious example where no nominations occurred, and it's a Vortox game, a town crier must receive a yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. In that case, it's not a Vortox game.
Yeah. So that leaves us with Nodashi and only Nodashi. Because if it was a Vigor Mortis, I would not be in play.
Yep.
So there's that.
So it's a Nodashi Serenovus game.
Yeah.
And you are the sweetheart? barber.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, not great.
Yeah, okay.
I'm only telling you. I told Kate and Alan I was the snake charmer.
Okay, if you die tonight, kill me tomorrow. But
then
yeah,
you wouldn't be the demon anymore. You would have swapped away.
It's shit. Good point.
Yeah,
no, I'm not the demon. But okay, cool. Thanks.
Good luck, I guess.
Candace, I think you might need to refresh if you can't hear me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I can hear you now.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Nice.
So I guess inside the room was what was causing issues. So anyway.
Whoa. Hello.
Yeah, what are you?
I'm the barber. This game's only outsider. I've only told Charles. I told everyone else I was the snake charmer. Please don't out me.
Yeah, I don't plan to.
Sick. Are you the actual snake charmer?
Yes.
Sick.
Alright.
Good chat.
Excellent.
Guys, you won't fucking believe it. I'm the mayor.
What's that sound? I hear like a bottle being bumped.
Oh, right.
Oh, Kate, is she doing a was it wish?
Public is a wish. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right. We have 6 alive. Shenanigans, and then noms open shortly.
Charles.
Charles, your hand is up. Or was
Sorry,
that
guys.
up?
Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Your hand's still
Wait,
up?
do you need to say something, Charles?
I'll go to Alan, because I think he actually had his hand up.
Yes, I would like to wish to be brought back to life.
Your wish is my command. Kate.
Damn it.
Well, I don't know if this is wise to even ask, actually. I was just wondering, so Charles started the day with being sure, we all know I'm pretty sure it's a Sarah game. But how do you want me to say Nadashi?
I've got information that I've learned over the past couple of days that suggests that it's a Nodashi.
So are you claiming Dreamer? Not Dreamer. What's that one? Mathematician? That's like the only thing that can find Nadashi that easily.
No, it's just metagaming and information that I've received.
Metagaming.
We have one outsider claim, which means it's not Vigor Mortis, unless if that outsider is evil. I have not heard of a second outsider claim, which means it's unlikely it's Fangu. Yeah, and we have someone that got demonstrably correct information, so it cannot be Vortox.
Yeah, I'm in Nodashi worlds as well for the moment, but
I would like to nominate then.
Okay.
I just want.
Oh yeah, Juan, you finish up, and then we'll take Kenneth's nomination.
I kind of want it to fellow juggle, if I may. Is that's something I do, right?
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah. Can I fellow juggle Keith, Josh, Candace, and Charles as the Nodashi?
Keith, Josh, Candace, and Charles as the Nodashi?
Yep.
Heard.
Thanks.
Josh?
Can I pit hag juggle, please?
That's legal.
Yeah, I'll do Juan, Kate, Keith, and Charles as Nadashi.
Juan, Kate, Keith, Charles, Nadashi. Thank you. Cool. Nom's open. Alan?
I would like to, as a dead player, juggle myself as the flower girl.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Huge.
Okay. Second call for noms.
Keith nominates Josh.
Keith nominates Josh. Tell us about it.
Well, the way a nomination works is that the accusing player thinks that the other one should be executed, but as a storyteller, you possibly knew this. I have heard of some players that have correct information near me, and I am very confident it is a Nodashi game, which means that it's either Candace or Josh, or possibly Juan. So I would like to kill any of those three, really.
Josh?
I am a seamstress. I got a no on Keith and Juan. That's all I know. Like, I plan to die here. I've spent my role, so up to you guys.
I'm happy to kill Josh or Juan, yeah.
Okay. It'll take 3 votes to put Josh in the block.
I'm voting then.
Okay. Well, then it's a vote.
Alright, 3 votes is enough. Josh on the block.
Charles would like to nominate Candace.
Charles nominates Candace. Tell us why.
I'm kind of stuck between a couple of worlds that I've got in my head, and I want to see. I really just want to see Candace's defense on this.
Candace?
If I feel like if your offense is not gonna incriminate me, I'm not gonna defend with anything substantial.
Based.
Yeah, kind of based.
Alright. It'll be 3 to tie, 4 to die. Okay.
Kate
Final
nominates
call from
Juan.
Kate nominates Juan.
Oh gosh, I need to verbally process, but I don't trust anyone. I am also in Nodashi Worlds, and I am. Oh gosh, I don't know. The seamstress no is freaking me out a bit, and but Keith and Juan voted together. Yeah, I don't know. I think between Keith and Juan, I kind of socially trust Keith. I don't know. I'm really tired. But I think my info. I feel like my info could point to Juan as an Odashi.
Juan, would you like to give your defense?
Yep, before Candace
Your
jumps
defense doesn't matter. Charles is executed, and we go to sleep.
Oh, sick.
Lol.
That was awfully delayed.
That's right, Charles.
I mean, it can happen whenever.
I'm immune to that. I'm immune to you.
This Serenovus is putting in a shift. Good job.
I don't know about that. Charles typed a message to me and said, "I am Serenovus mad, by the way," and I replied, "The storytellers can read this, you know."
I did not.
Wow, Charles was trying to fly under the radar.
I didn't know. So there you go.
So I kind of knew this was going to happen.
Nice.
Wait, sorry.
Charles, snicker.
I'm confused. What happened? What?
Charles broke madness in the DMs.
I disobeyed the game rules.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Well, I still consider the Serenovus to be putting in the shift. Strongest minion.
True.
Two good players executed, not just dead, executed.
Well, we have this additional problem where we have to sleep tomorrow. So we don't actually get any useful good team executions until the final day, which is going to be 2 evil players, 1 good player.
Oh well. It's as if like people wanted to break madness or something.
It was a bit. Did anyone actually think I was the mayor?
Yes.
Oh, no, okay then. Deserved.
I mean, saying yes is the funny option, right?
The mayor, though. Did the Serenovus choose mayor, though, Ryan?
So I just assumed that from the last game, maybe I didn't hear it, but Rick also wished that someone would be the mayor in the game, no matter what.
True.
Privately to follow.
I mean, I've been affected by Wizard Wish in this game too. So has Alan. He confessed to me earlier.
I I confess to nothing. I am not mad about anything.
The storyteller told me I were actually playing werewolf. Not
That would be really funny. The wizard wishes, and all of a sudden you receive like villager.
I wish that in this game and for every game in the future, there is a gardener, and I'm gardened as the wizard.
The price would be like this only works if you survive until Final 3 or something.
Alrighty. It's a good night for some, but not for Candace.
Oh,
Interesting.
You're dead.
I'm happy for my corpse to be executed in case we, for some reason, we might still think of Vortox.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That could be a safety. I'm really scared now that I'm the only alive player left and no one wanted to private chat with me. Hello.
Hello.
Please tell me you know something.
Spoken.
No, we haven't.
What would you like to claim?
I'm the only outside of this game.
Sorry, let me check. SNV. Okay, sure. I can claim to be the artist. I have used my question. I am pretty confused as to. So you're claiming that's Nodashi.
Well, I know it can't be Vigor Mortis.
Yes.
And
I'm trying to figure out who's got correct information.
Yeah.
So, like, it seems like both you and Kate think it's a Nodashi world, but in my world, Juan's got wrong information, and Josh is also getting what I believe is wrong information.
Interesting.
So it feels like only you or Kate have correct information. I don't know where you're getting it from.
I'm an outsider. Kate's claiming artists also.
Okay. I will have a chat with her and see what she's cooking up.
Yeah, but it was Charles's fake town crier info. I haven't actually got his real info.
Yeah, okay.
Trying to think. Unless, Alan, you're claiming to be an outsider now? Potentially?
Me? No.
Okay. Then it's just, Kate to be executed, I think.
I think we need to keep in mind that we still have an alive Serenovus. Because I don't think Charles. So someone is going to be claiming something that they
We're on Final 4.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Alright, it is Final 4. Yep, so this could be the last execution. Josh has your hand up. Noms will be open immediately after Josh's hand.
Yeah, I think we just kill a body today because I don't think they can possibly. We can't have. Like, we can't lose from Sleeping Kid. There's only 2 evils.
Yep.
A nom's open.
Nom's open.
Jewett nominates. Oh, hey. Okay.
I beat you to it.
Who did you nominate, Josh?
Alan.
I wanted Alan as well. How dare you?
Is there anything else you'd like to add, Josh?
We didn't kill him hard enough last time, so we should kill him more.
Alan, any defense?
The last time I was the wizard, I wished for in a future game to be the off-script Zombul, so we should probably do this just in case.
Very good. Okay, it'll take 2 to put on the vote.
I would like to recognize Alex's hand.
That would be the greatest trouble brewing game of all time. To have a wizard wish from the previous game.
Yeah, you join the beginners trouble brewing and then have just be the
Zombul ability.
Yeah.
All right. 4 votes is enough. I doubt anyone that's going to be beaten today. So unless anyone says otherwise, I'm going to end it in 5. Cool. Alan's corpse is dug up, executed again, and then reburied. And we go to sleep.
Oh, I know.
Just a reminder for everyone, we very likely have a Serenovus going into Final 3. So if someone seems particularly mad, I wouldn't push them on it. That being said, I
probably should have pushed for a round robin yesterday and today.
Yeah. That being said, I'm the flower girl, and I got it.
Alan.
Yeah, Alan, why just don't die when you would have got actually useful info because no one voted on the first
No.
day?
Well, it would have been useful because it would have confirmed
Vortex check
Vortex
at
as
least.
well.
No, I said useful.
You know, find out.
Like actually useful for once. Wait, what? What the fuck?
The day began suddenly.
Oh, we have the fucking insomnia. We can't sleep.
We all have the off-script minion ability that lets us open our eyes at night.
Yeah. But only for a wink. Minion ability. Players you wink at during the night phase die.
Everyone can wink at one point during the night.
Yeah. If you catch somebody winking at you during the night phase, they die. Or something. It'd be actually funny if it's just like shit you would never do normally in a game. And you just invite death.
Has anyone seen the big barnacle that was posted on Reddit like a week ago?
No.
It's a homebrew character. It's like a mountain of text. It's just like each night choose a player, they become a crab. And a crab that nominates another crab becomes a super crab. Something like that.
What the hell?
It's just like
okay.
a bunch of nonsense. It's just the funniest thing. Don't know why.
It's what is it? Carcination, where we all must return to crab.
Exactly. Crabs are the perfect life form. I don't know what to call it.
Yeah. It's the apex of evolution.
Exactly, that's it.
More specifically, the horseshoe crab, because they have not changed in like 100 million years.
Are they even technically crabs?
Yeah. They just don't have pincers, but they've. It's the leg structure that determines a crab. 3 on each side, I think, or something like that. Maybe they do, because they have like a helmet shell. Maybe they have some shit under there we don't know about. And by we, I mean me specifically, who has not picked up a horseshoe crab and looked at them.
Really?
Yeah, it's not on my commute.
You're missing out.
To-do list. Pick up horseshoe crab. Does that little guy have pincers or not?
Where do you even get horseshoe crabs?
We have them in this country.
Oh, do we?
Yeah. This is a worryingly long night.
Vivian says, "Don't be worried."
Thanks, Vivian. It
She
actually
says you're
helped. You should check out my resting heart rate. It's plummeting.
All right, everyone, rise and shine. Keith is dead.
Yeah,
Your
I
final
thought
three
so.
is Kate, Juan, and Josh. There'll be no private discussions. Nominations will open in 30 seconds.
This is the worst outcome.
Yeah. Can we do a round robin?
Juan, did you have something else you want to say, or do you want to go start?
Oh,
round robin?
sorry. I can't quite hear.
Yeah, I think Candace, a little background coming through.
Sorry,
Seems to have
Candace,
died
if you
down.
could mute. Oh, thanks. Yeah, happy to start.
All right, Juan, round robin. Let's go.
Oh God, how should we say this? I was your starting Nodashi. I am now the Snake Charmer because I've been Snake Charmed last night. So, Lord knows what's happening this game now. I'm on the good team.
Okay. Alan.
I am the flower girl. I got no info. And Vivian says, Keith, you were right to worry.
So true, bestie.
Josh.
Seamstress, I learned a no between Keith and Juin.
Okay. Candace.
Clockmaker with a 2.
Interesting.
Ryan.
Snake Charmer picked Charles, night 1.
Charles.
I'm the savant. Day 1, I got the outsiders were altered, have been altered in this game, and that one of my neighbors is Cerimad. It turns out that one of my neighbors is Cerimad, which means that outsiders have not been altered. On day 2, I got a math. Either a math would have gotten a 0 last night, or my current living neighbors have different alignments, which is between Keith and Candace. Tricky to tell between day 2 now.
Keith.
I am the barber, and that's it.
Kate.
I'm the sage. I was trying to get in a double claim, and then what did I miss? Did I miss Candace? What was Candace?
Clockmaker with a 2.
Oh, damn it! I stuck to artist because I thought you were the artist. I was trying to get killed, but that that doesn't work because I would have been killed in the day. Idiot. Don't worry. Yeah, I'm the sage.
Right. That was your round robin. Nominations open. Jern?
Before I do noms, I had a thought there with Clockmaker 2. Is that just Josh and Ryan? Because I'm the poisoned Snake Charmer, so I know Snake Charmer exists out there. So Ryan claimed a role that's already in play, and then Josh is just the alive demon, is the world I can live with right now, but happy to hear other worlds. Yeah.
I think Charles had his hand up next.
I'm pretty sure we can just confirm that it's straight up Juin and Josh with all of the information that we have. It's definitely not Kate, because otherwise I would have been poisoned and at least some of my information is true.
Ryan?
Oh, sorry, Juin, I misspoke. I'm actually the philosopher's Snake Charmer. So, yeah, I can understand there was a bit of confusion because I died immediately. But yeah, I'm actually the philosopher's Snake Charmer. In other news, I don't think Juin Josh quite works as an evil team. Because of the clock too. If Josh is the Nodashi, I guess it'd have to be Juin being the Nodashi, poisoning Alan and Kate, right? But then because of I think I can say barber swap, we don't really have a clean position on what that is. But I do think math 0 would make sense, regardless of whether Juin or Josh were starting Nodashi. Yep.
Alan?
My world is Kate and Josh on the same team. That being the evil team. That Josh being the starting demon works with Candace getting poisoned information and Charles getting correct information. The hard part there is
anything happening with Juin right now?
Which one of them? Sorry?
The hard part there being anything happening with Juin right now?
What do you mean? He's just
Alan, I'm the starting Nodashi, Alan, so you started off poisoned. I lied to everyone as the dreamer, so one of my bluffs.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, the bluffs, I'll tell you, were Dreamer, Oracle, and, Dreamer, Oracle, and Math. And, yeah. I wouldn't listen, unfortunately, to anything Kate's saying, because Kate was the Sonos.
No, I wasn't.
Keith, we're going to recognize your hand?
Yeah, I did want to reiterate that yes, there has been a barber swap last night. So we're going to be coin flipping on who we think was the starting demon and whether or not they switched.
Okay, I'm going to hear from Candace and then Charles, and then I only want to hear from the alive players for a bit as we get to second call for noms. So, Candace?
I believe Juan is actually evil, most definitely, because Juan's dreamer information from day one is fake. I honestly believe what's happening right now is it's Juan and Josh, with Juan being the starting Nodashi. And what's happened today is Juan is claiming to have been snake charmed because he barber stopped with his Cerenovus. So I believe we should kill Josh, but the real starting Nodashi is actually Juan.
Okay.
I buy that.
All right, second call for noms. I just want to hear from the living players about noms for the next little bit.
Yeah, I think for me, I'm in that exact same world, except it works either way. Because you would have to. Oh no, Clockmaker 2 works with Juan starting Nadashi. But the thing is, the barber swap, they could say no to a barber swap, is the other thing.
Yes. So I think it's
50,
probably
really.
just Juan and Josh. I don't know who though.
Wait, who's claiming Baba?
That's me.
Keith.
Kate is the Baba.
Yeah. For what it's
Juan?
worth, guys, I think me and Josh are on opposite alignments. I don't know why we think we're on the same team.
Well, all I know is June's the opposite alignment of Keith. It's like Keith is either like a dead minion bluffing Baba for some reason, and then June's like good, and then like Kate's the demon, or June's the demon.
There has to be an outside.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, Keith's confirmed by outside account.
True, so it's more likely June is evil.
It's just whether Juan is the demon now, from my perspective. Kate
Third
nominates
and
Kate
final
nominates
call of response.
Juan.
Oh.
Okay, Kate nominates Juan. Tell us about it.
Sorry, it was final call. I think I don't know if I should have waited longer, but yeah, for me, I think for me it's a 50-50 because of the barber swap / maybe not barber swap. So I just went for it. I think my gut's telling me that Juan is outing as Nodashi, of starting Nodashi as a double bluff. That's my gut, but I could be wrong.
Juan.
From my point of view, right, as the poison snake charmer, I know that Kate is probably a minion right now. Maybe there's a barber swap, maybe there's not. But in my welts, Josh was our actual snake charmer. Forget what Ryan's saying. He's saying the Philo snake charmer. I don't know. But point being, in my welt, Josh is the demon who I'm going to nominate next. But you feel free to vote on me. That's all right.
That's a fair point. Juan's story can't be true.
All right.
I don't know what Juan's claiming with this snake charmer stuff, but it most likely is just a demon, like in all worlds. So, but it's up to you guys what you want to do.
We're gonna run the vote. It'll put 2 to put Juan on the block. Starting.
Oh, I don't like that.
Okay, 2 votes is enough. Juan is on the block. Juan?
As promised, Juan nominates Josh.
Juan nominates Josh. Tell us why.
We're definitely on different teams. Yeah, definitely. Let's kill Josh or don't kill Josh. Actually, can't remember what I'm going to say anymore.
Josh?
I wish I was the demon right now. That's what I'm going to say.
Okay. It'll take 2 to tie, 3 to execute Juan. Starting the vote.
Except I'm not the starting Cerenovus, so it just makes sense to me. I hate this, all of it. I think Juan's just the demon.
4 votes is enough. Josh is on the block. Josh, would you like to nominate Kate?
No.
Okay. Josh is executed and dies, and we'll go to a grim reveal.
No.
There's a team that's won, and that team is the evil team.
I'm sorry, team. I fucked this one up.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff kind of happened quite quickly at some points of that game. So we'll start with some simple ones. We had Alan, our flower girl, who received no information, died night 2. If they had received information, they would have been poisoned. We'll get to that. We have Ryan, our snake charmer, who was made Sarah Novus mad on the first day as the snake charmer. And then was executed for breaking madness when they claimed mayor publicly repeatedly. We then had Charles, our savant, who got entirely sober and healthy information. Charles broke madness in private messages to their neighbors, which was very funny seeing the message, bro, you know the storytellers can see this. Come up.
I was like, look at the chat, Roller.
I've learned something today.
Dubbed in.
Yeah. Yeah. So then we have Keith, our barber, who died on the second last day. We'll get to that. We have Candace, our clockmaker, who received a 2. Candace's 2 was an incorrect number because Josh was our starting Nodashi. Josh is currently the poisoned philosopher. And that is because Juan instantly went philosopher snake charmer. Juan, however, is the Sarah Novus.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
On the same night that Juan snake charmed the demon, Juan killed the barber and barber swapped with Kate, who entered the game as Nadashi.
Oh, Josh, you're the MVP there. You could have broken that open.
She should have given up. Because you got poisoned by the Nodashi.
Oh.
Sarah Mad final day?
Starting clockmaker number.
I was
should be
Sarah
in a
Mad,
three.
but it didn't matter.
Josh is the starting Nodashi.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was chosen.
I mean, I
so-
knew I was fucked in Final 3, so I just fucked out. Like, what am I gonna do?
Yeah, that's fair.
I think
You
Josh
gotta
was
I think I
quiet.
get executed in Final 3 like 90% of the time anyway, so, like, yeah, it is what it is.
I think it also made sense because if Juan hadn't barber swapped, Kate might have thought you were still the demon. And would have
Oh,
voted with you.
Yeah,
But Juan
was-
barber swapping meant Kate knew that it didn't matter who died, she only needs to live. And Juan knew that Kate was the Nadashi.
When
So
did
there
you
were
realize,
two-
Kate?
Both
I-
evil players knew.
I
who
fully
to
believed that
die.
Josh was still the Sarah Novus who made Juan mad as the snake charmer until Juan said, oh, but then I was like, why would you lie like that specifically? And then you said, Kate was my Sarah Novus. And I was like, how would you know that? Oh,
Yeah.
no.
I was trying to hint to you when I said I was snake charmed.
Oh,
On the final four as well,
I was-
Duran had all live players, I think, pretty much checked almost, except for Kate. And so,
Yeah.
No, Duran knew, but Kate made him Sarah Novus mad on final four, so Duran
Yeah.
got out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Juan had checked Kate, Keith, and Candace.
Alan and Alan.
Sorry, Alan. So the only people that could have been the demon would have been Josh and Candace on Final Four.
That a 50-50. But
Yeah. So yeah,
and
that
Candace
was-
claimed artist.
That was a
Thanks,
small game
Rollo.
of Objects and Pilots.
What a goofy.
Juan
Sorry,
stalked all over
Josh.
people.
I was gonna lose either way. I was either gonna
Sorry,
lose
Josh.
as demon or lose as
With
town.
good.
Yeah.
All you did is pretty much made the town lose, so yeah, it's up to you.
How come? I mean, hang on. Were you definitely going to execute in final 3? Though?
100%, yes.
Yeah.
I don't reckon.
So I'm dead either way. Just which team do you want to win?
Yeah, the good
What do you
player
think?
was really outnumbered, really, on the final day.
Well, no, I think Josh, if you had killed the barber, or rather you hadn't been snake charmed and killed the barber and swapped, I think you might have lived, as in you would have won.
But I didn't know there was a barber, so
I didn't know either. I like wake up, snake charm, like, oh, okay, good timing, and then I kill. Oh, would you like to switch? I'm like, yeah, okay, fine. I'm like,
so
I just accept my fate that I die in Final 3 like 90% of the time. So I just
So like,
I was praying to be the final good player alive on the final 3.
nah.
It
I
didn't
knew Kate was
happen.
evil when she was willing to die for her demon on like second last day, but I
Yeah.
couldn't. And then I got made mad as the Oracle again. I'm like, it must be Kate.
Yeah, the annoying thing was getting good information that entire game. I could never have thought to have Kate be the Nodashi. Because
At the
Yeah.
end, the snake charm swap and the barber swap.
Oh, that was good. It was nice to win with you.
Yeah. You should have seen Alex's face when Ryan claimed Philosopher Snake Charm. Like, damn, that's a powerful combination of abilities. It's almost as if I was that the most of the game.